here calling me out by name.
Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I can't with the voice lines on this game. I've been absolutely destroying people with the hood. Feel like Ronald Reagan in the 80s out here.
Somebody say crack!
And it got me thinking, what's good in the hood now? And how much farther could a little education get me? Welcome to my in-depth guide for the hood, where I try to answer all your burning questions. You're gonna wanna stick around to the end. I'm gonna test Hood's abilities against almost every character in the game. First up, the Blicky. At least that's what I think the YNs are calling it now. Nina, Strap, Burner was always my favorite. His most basic attack is where most players are already going wrong. Sitting back and sniping is not where it's at. Get in their face. Don't be afraid to point blank them. Get that headshot sound ringing out. It's gonna allow you to dive backline and even play through team comps that maybe you shouldn't. I know how y'all like to not change characters. I'm looking at you, Star-Lord. His ability is aimbot. We get it. But you still suck. Bet you're thinking, well, KP, how do I get chest to chest with these Vatos for the most authentic hood experience? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's where Chaos Collision comes in, or as I like to call it, Dome, because it'd be dome to stand in it. You get it? Sounds like dumb. Moving on, place it where you want to go and press the button again, and that's it. I thought Jason Voorhees had it easy. What's that, Jason? Did you say release the Epstein files? He must have been in there too. Dome allows you to create a cursed area that stacks continuous damage with healing reduction. I don't know how the exact numbers work, but it's significant. I personally wouldn't push without it. As you know, supports in Marvel Rivals, the supports are over the word. You get it? Huh? And if your Trap Queen Wand is with you,
You want to make a little magic?
not only can you pull up with hellish aura, then you can watch the light leave their eyes, essay. That's what the teardrop tattoo means. It's sad, Vato. Warning. Character may cause involuntary code switching. But getting that close should be getting you melted. Well, that's where Mantle of Oblivion comes in. Or Bubble for short. When activated, Hood influence spreads, blocking all the haters. And I mean all the damage. And if your demonic meter is 50% or higher, it can even spread out enough to save teammates from huge one-hit ultimates, like Iron Man and your boo, Scarlet, to name a few. Here's a few more things the Hood counters. Stick around to the end. I do a section called What If, where I test his ultimate against a ton of other characters. With that amount of counterplay, I think it's making the Hood the king of the counter push. Because after absorbing the shot like 50 Cent, many men wish death upon me, his passive kicks into overdrive. Hood stores demonic energy by dealing damage and ability use, but the Bubble is a direct energy sponge, shooting your meter up close to 100 after catching an ultimate, which is when Leaded Transformation kicks down the door, slaps them, and kisses their girlfriend in front of them, turning the Burner into an unlimited ammo minigun that has lifesteal, healing you as much as 700 hit points. And all that is fire as hell. Or I guess, hellfire, to be specific. All that takes so long to build up. No problem. Introducing Abyssal Veil, or Wall. I mean, it's a wall, so it adds increased demonic energy gain for the burner shots that pass through, increases lifesteal for the miniguns, enemy shots have damage reduction, and it blinds and damages enemies. Enemies? See anemones. Enemies that pass through. And if you did this correct to this point, that ultimate is ready. Let's talk Demon of the End. A name with crazy aura. But the reality of it is a gun-nosed demon with allergies. You fire 6 shots that not only damage enemies, but heal yourself and your team, the last bullet being the strongest. So if you miss your shot, you're gonna die. And watch that timing. He's not invincible when he's transforming. You can die. If you fail to use cooldowns correctly or are about to be put on a tombstone, you're gonna need a way to get out. I got you. Void Walk. It allows you to disappear without even going to the store for milk.
Want to make a little magic?
Going invuln for several seconds and allowing you to fly. Between Bubble and Void Walk and his own HP, this guy's survivability is insane. Using Void Walk to take height and to position in the air for a juicy ultimate is a great strat. Now that you know the basics, let's dive deeper. First off, there is another team up for Moon Knight, but I think it's bad. But if you're a more passive tank or maybe play a double tank comp, it could be good for you. Turns your wall into an actual shield that must be broken to shoot through. Causes damage when it's broken, and the same ramp up to your burners. In my opinion, it's just better to drop the dome on them and teleport, but it's up to you. If you put in the work, the Hood gives you everything you need to play through anything. You can still outplay dive tanks, with ability combos like Dome, Bubble, Leaded Transformation, and Wall in that order. Dome weakens and slows healing on the op while filling meter. Bubble absorbs damage, protecting you and giving you the juice you need to transform. And finally, Wall brings it all together with increased lifesteal, a chance to blind, reduces damage while doing damage to the enemy. And did I mention it can extend your transformation? Wow, chef's kiss, which is appropriate because they're gonna be salty. And what's the best playstyle for Hood? Playstyle can be subjective, but I just don't think it is here. I think what you have to do is play hyper aggro, dive while avoiding tanks and slamming the backline. Here's a combo. Drop Dome, hopefully on, but definitely near the supports. If you hit them, they have two options. One, move back. Not the best of the two options, but does create space from their team to stop heals, and you get your 1 or your 1v2 when you port. Number dose. They move forward. This is checkmate. You port behind them for easy damage, and you have no enemy on your back, which could cause you to die needlessly. And if you do pop ultimate from behind, you're shooting supports first rather than the other way around. Using Hood to support your dive DPS can win games. Warning, if you use this, you must keep Wall to use with transformation to keep yourself alive. You can void walk while transformed, but it should be a last resort. It isn't a get out of jail free card. It doesn't get you far if you lose the push and or your healers are down, or the enemy turns to help their support. This might be common sense for some of you, but some of you it won't. Timing your minigun transformation is so important. It's automatic. You may win team fights just by not shooting at 95% and running the port play with Bubble. Pay attention to the meter because it will come out of nowhere and surprise you, and you'll just start spraying into a shield and wish you had it. The Hood is never sneaky, but sometimes it'll surprise you. You can teleport while transformed into your ultimate state. You can only fire 1 shot. If you fire 2 shots, the dome will disappear and you won't be able to teleport. This can give you some outlandish plays if you only need 1 shot to drop someone near you. And that leads us into a section I like to call What If? Where I test all the things that you dream about. Not all the things you dream about. There are some things you shouldn't test that you dream about. You shouldn't even tell people. I tested this, and unfortunately he can't take her out of her ultimate, but I think in combination he could with someone else. And he's gonna take down the win on ultimate v ultimate with Hella. No effect. No effect. Straight through shield.
It goes through.
No effect. You know how annoying that sleep can be. No effect on the transformation, and also can't stop you from transforming either.
No, I even.
Gonna get you the closest to taking her out as anybody. Almost. Oh, it didn't that time. We're gonna have to do that a couple times. Can't stun you out of your transformation. Maybe it's not supposed to do that. Kills her straight out of the ultimate.
Okay, that's.
Even if she is shielded. It's going through the shield. Wasn't that fun? Honestly, it's my favorite part. If you have any questions about anything that you want to be tested, you can contact me here in the comments on this video or over on TikTok, where I'll be testing characters not only from Marvel Rivals, but from many other games.